What's up, guys? Obviously, it's CaptainObviouzX. I got a Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys today. The gameplay in today's video is a continuation of that Operation Metro Rush defense gameplay I had from the other day. It still gets better than it did in the previous video. But in today's commentary, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the new details regarding Battlefield 3 Aftermath, the next expansion pack for Battlefield 3. And actually, DICE received or released a lot of pretty juicy information that's getting me a little excited for what they have coming out in Battlefield 3 in December and the end of November. Now, you know, admittedly, a new DLC pack, new weapons, really won't make my opinion of Battlefield 3 change too much. I mean, it's still the same old, same old. They're not really changing the mechanics. They're not really changing how the game plays whatsoever. All they're adding is a new content, which, yes, it will extend the life of the game in, you know, it will extend the life of the game. But the thing it won't do is change my opinion as to how the game plays, what my opinions of the game are, and things like that. It's the one thing that people, you know, have an issue with in DLC. Game creators tend to believe that this new DLC will make people like the game even more, when in reality it won't. It will just, you know, increase the lifetime another month, making us want to play the new DLC. But, back on topic. So the Aftermath DLC we have for Battlefield 3 is actually really cool. I'm actually excited to see any new information they have coming out for us up until the end of November. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about it right now, and I'm going to include a link to the article I got this information from in the description below, so you guys can check out some screenshots, watch the trailer, and read about any information that I missed in today's commentary. But I'm primarily going to be talking about the few primary and important things that I feel are the most important things about Aftermath, and that I feel make the, you know, make or break my decision as to whether or not, you know, I seriously download this expansion pack, I seriously play it, and whatnot. So, the main premise of this DLC, like we talked about before, is that it's after an earthquake in Tehran, the capital of Iran. And, you know, that really doesn't describe too much as to how the game's going to be playing, but it really describes how the maps are going to be like. You're going to have a lot of broken down buildings, you're going to have a lot of destroyed buildings, a lot of, you know, holes in the ground, things like that. After an earthquake, the area around you is absolutely obliterated. And that's what they're trying to go for in this map pack, which I really do enjoy. I like that they're trying to change it up from, you know, the normal urban or open warfare. They're trying to make it, you know, unique. Have some destroyed buildings, have some, you know, broken environments that make the game feel unique. What else do they got here? They also have a new game type known as Scavenger. What Scavenger is like is you're going to start off the game with only a pistol, a limited amount of ammo, and only one specialization. And over time, you gotta collect new, you know, upgrades, new equipment, new weapons, things like that. Now, I'm not quite certain if this is gonna be anything like survival mode from Call of Duty or Nazi Zombies from Call of Duty, or if it's gonna be integrated into multiplayer and be like, you know, free-for-all, something like that, and you have to go around the map collecting new things, and that's how the game plays. Sort of like Halo, where you start off with a basic amount of things, and then you progress through your life collecting new weapons, collecting new equipment, and things like that. If they do something like that, that'd be pretty cool, as a matter of fact. I would like doing something like that. Going away from the traditional run-and-gun style, and you gotta focus more on getting new equipment and getting better at the game only in that game. Your unlocks outside of that match will not count toward anything. Only what you guys pick up in that game will really count toward how well you do in that gameplay. Now, one of the most important things that I have to say about this DLC is the fact that they actually said how big the maps will be. DICE says the maps will be about as big as back-to-car cam maps, which I enjoy. Back-to-car cam maps are the perfect size for a Battlefield 3 map. They're not as small as Close Quarters, not as big as Armor Kill, they're right in the middle. Very great urban warfare. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So, having a new map pack with maps about that size is really great, and I'm looking forward to it immensely. And there are also some really cool other things that are going to go along with this, such as, you know, just the way the game is going to feel. I mean, when you're in an area like this broken down area, you have, you know, buildings destroyed, I think that's going to give a whole new environment to the game and just make it feel different. The game's not going to play different, but it's going to feel different, and just overall make the game a little bit more, you know, interesting. Make it a little bit more involved and just overall more entertaining than, you know, your run-and-gun urban-style warfare that's in Battlefield 3 at this point. So, I feel like what we're going to be doing now is going into an era of Battlefield 3 where it's just going to be different than what the initial game was like. I mean, Endgame is going to be a lot different from what I've seen so far and heard so far from what the initial game was like. So, you know, Aftermath and Endgame, expect them to be very different expansion packs than what have come out already for Battlefield 3 and what the vanilla Battlefield 3 game was actually like. I think it's going to be very, very awesome to see some new things in this game and maybe extend the life cycle beyond other games. We'll see what happens, but when the time comes, we'll judge. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. That helps out a lot. Follow me on Twitter, links in the description. And as always, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.